All right. How you guys doing today? It's another incredible day. It's going to be another incredible episode of our Forex Light sessions. All right. I'm sure you guys must be happy, right, about today not being like yesterday, the dark light session. you know, well, yeah, like I always tell you guys, it can only get better. And yeah, as much as possible, there's always going to be an intention to progress, an intention to get better, and an intention to serve you guys even better. As usual, I love the energy. Let's get some music in, and we'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Hello, with everybody for you. Body just shake bello. What is up on one bello? Bello, deliver like I get bello. Them say I did go sell out. Them say I did go sell out. Fortuna, I go make you do dada. Say you get the power. City passy, Yamala get to. Chichi Kagawa. Just to Christy Lobawa. But them falling Yakaka. You know I see Sabi, you do. Sabi, oh, Sabi, oh, Sabi, Sabi. Only reason why them they call me alone. While you be fit, I'm still thinking anything I know fitness. You know go fit in my shoes. High fashion Jimmy Choo. Wanna sip something and see tomorrow. Stay okay, but you now. I go make you do dada. Say you get to the power. City passy, Yamala get to. Chiti Kagawa. Just to Christy Lobawa. But them falling yakata. You know I see sabi girl they do. Hey, sabi. Oh, sabi.
All right. Yeah, good Lord. Some energetic music is always a good thing. It's always a good idea to build the energy, to build the excitement, in anything you're doing, to build the enthusiasm. Yeah, that is what gives you the motivation. That is what gives you the inspiration. That is what gives you the urge to put in your best, to give it your all, your absolute all, and you find out that you're achieving more with less. You're achieving more with less. All right. So this trade is still running. All right. This is one of the trades we set up on one of our previous sessions. So it is still running, and right now it's in profit. Let's see another one. So before we start the plan for today, we'll do a quick review of our. Okay, good. This one it's a stop loss. So let's record that right away. This that's it is stop loss, and that's four. So we have four losses and three wins so far on our sessions. All right, so let's take that out. US 30. Let's see what did you give to us. A win or a lesson? Okay, another lesson. Okay, let's see. That is well, five lessons and three wins so far on our sessions. Okay, good. All right, that's all. All right, so let's. Today is a market rush. Just gonna go through as much pairs as we can and try to identify possible trade ideas for each of those pairs we were looking at. All right, so for AUDJPY, I'm looking at what's going on. Okay, okay, good. So I'm looking at a channel. What's going on? Is my network not willing to let me do what I want to do today or what? Okay, good. All right. So I'm looking at a move to the upside. All right. I'm looking at a move to the upside. Now, I'm going to catch it from this point. All right. Catching it from this point and catch it from this point and let's write it to the upper level of the channel that I just pointed out. Okay, so this will be our TP. Okay, this will be our TP. All right, yeah, I could go all the way to the upper level of the channel, and okay, that wouldn't be a bad idea. It's because this is a major level. Okay, let me just move all the way to the major level of 91. All right, good. So TP is just behind the major level. So this is our trade for today. All right, on to the next one. On to the next one. NZD. Oh, it's the card. Okay, Euro GPY. All right, good. Euro GPY. What do you have for us? What do you have for us? All right. So on the skill session, on the skill episodes, I'm gonna break down more on how the setups are being created. All right. So it's fine if it's not as clear on this session because it's a market rush. All right. It's a market rush. So, but on the skill sessions that we have on what day is that? On Tuesdays. All right. On those sessions, we're gonna look more into the skill. All right. The things I'm looking out for in the market and how you can also do the same. All right. So this trade is in the middle of the channel, and I prefer not to trade in the middle of a channel. All right. So I'm moving on to the next pair right about now. Okay. This will have been a good flag formation, but this crazy move just yeah, it's, when I say it invalidated it a bit, more or less. Or on the other hand, I may still look at it. Let's draw our channel, and I know some of you guys will call me a channel trader because I'm always looking out for channels and drawing up channels and things like that. Well, whatever it is, if it makes me money, I do it. All right. So if channels are making me money right now, of course I'm going to use channels. And the moment I found something else that will make me even more money, or the moment I realize that channels is not making me, the money that I want, then of course I'm going to do something else. I'm going to look at something else that is making me the money that I desire. All right. So this trade, yeah, it came down, but before it did, it took out our stop loss. So what happened? Well, this area was a solid area, and the premise was that it's going to reject the price properly, but it did not, and the price went all the way up to this support that we have there. You know, that one is difficult to predict. So, okay, what I could say I learned from this, all right, is that this is also a resistance area. So But as well, I've expected the price to respect this resistance area. All right. So thinking it's gonna come all the way over here, I'm not sure I would have made that decision regardless. All right. So let's move on. There's really nothing major. I can't say I made any major mistakes on that one. So I'm not going to dwell on it. I don't dwell on the trades too much, especially the ones that were lessons. Yes, what I can learn from them, I try to learn what I can learn from them. My coach says something like, "You learn what you know." All right, you learn what you know. Now I clearly don't know what happened there, so trying to learn it is just gonna, so it's just going to be, yeah, it won't be as easy, and it just end up impacting my confidence. All right, so rather than dwelling on that, I identify if I can learn something from what I already know, and if yes, I will learn that and improve. But if not, I move on and take it as the trade doing what it's gonna do as usual. Guys know the market will always do what it's going to do, or probably that's the easy excuse we give ourselves when we don't understand what happened. All right, but whatever it is, yeah, yeah, we don't necessarily have full control. In fact, we do not have control over what happens in the market. We can only try to predict, all right, to assume based on one parameter or the other. Okay, moving on to the next. Moving on to what we have next, the next set of pairs. Okay, I'm seeing a strong downtrend. All right, I'm seeing a strong downtrend. Let's see what's our downtrend. Of course, starts from the ISI and on to the next all the way down. Now this trend is quite far. You guys notice my trend. I respect the wicks, like the eyes. Not just the bodies. I respect the wicks in my trends, on my trend lines. So that is my style of drawing trend lines. Different traders have different styles of drawing trend lines. Some traders look at only the body. All right, they don't bother with the wick, just the body, and based on that, they determine what's going on in the market. All right, but for me, I look at the I look at the wicks. All right, my trend is with respect to the wicks. All right, so this is a downtrend. I'm seeing a downtrend. Higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high. Okay, this could be the lower low, lowest low. Okay, whatever it is. All right, good. So market came retraced, and now I expect it to continue the trend. All right, that is what is expected. Although impulse one retracement, impulse two retracement, impulse three retracement. Now I don't trade impulse four because impulse four is not promised. All right, my trading impulse four is not promised. So I would not be taking this trade, even though it's looking like it's going to go, like it's going to move. But nah, I won't be taking that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this. What? So this is a possibility, even though I wouldn't take it because to be an impulse for, to be a fourth impulse. So I wouldn't be taking it. Now on the other hand, the trade could also form toward this head and shoulders, like it has already done more or less. All right, do a head and shoulder, and then go all the way up to this point at least before anything new happens on this trade. So that is what I'm looking out for. This is what Yeah, I expect to happen, but yeah, it's not strong enough for me to take a trade on that. So I won't be looking at it beyond what I've just done. All right, so we'll move on. Let's see if we'll find any other opportunity to make some money for ourselves on these charts right about now. On these charts right about now, right about now, right about now. Okay, so from what let's see. Okay, respecting this, we have that. Respecting this, we have that. This, we have that. Okay, let's respect this and be on the safe side. All right, good. So right now, oh shoot, market already moved. Would have caught this. Okay, okay. It's not too late. I can still catch it, even though it's already like more or less at the middle. But let's see what we can catch from this. So that means my stop loss will be below that. My take profit will be, this would have been my preferred. Okay, this will be my preferred take profit. One risk, one ratio two risk reward. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. All right, so this is going to be our trade idea for this pair. All right, it's going to be our idea for this pair. So it's more like an execution. It's more like a market execution. And yeah, so that's it. That is one signal. All right. So let's see what happens. Right, tomorrow we would have seen that move happen. All right, moving on to the next one. On to the next one. To the next one. On to the next one. Right about now. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this isn't too clear right now, so I'll be moving on first. Later on, I will look more closely into it. Yes, so this was a wayward one. Like there was no chance of it giving me whatever I wanted. There was absolutely no chance. So moving on, this I'm not sure I have a lot to learn from that. Or should I say I'm not willing to learn too much from it. Well, whatever it is what it is. It has happened. It has happened. Okay, maybe I expected this to respect these and then shoot. Okay, moving on. Any trade right now? No. Guys, it's late right now, but that's not an excuse for that, and I apologize. Yeah, it's gonna get better, and that is not going to be happening. Okay, good. So what do we have here on Euro NZD? Okay, so Euro NZD is looking like we have an interesting trend line on this pair. Euro NZD looks like an interesting trend line. What does it mean? What's gonna happen? Can't say for sure at this time, but yeah, that trend line looks interesting. All right, that trend line looks interesting. Whatever it is was expected. This this is to an extent respected. All right, although has broken it about two times, so I'm not going to respect it too much. Okay, so this is that setup at this time. The trade is in the middle of the channel, so yeah, I won't be taking any further action on that. On NZD USD, yeah, so I'm seeing a channel here. Let's clarify our channel and let's see what it has for us. Let's see what our channel has in stock for us on this pair, on this interesting pair. Okay, right. Similarly, it's in the middle of the channel, so nothing for us over there. EPJPY, uh, not sure. That is what I want to see. All right, guys. I think we can stop here for today. We've done the green and the yellow pairs. Okay, the red one, let's just browse through them. Who knows, we may find something nice. Okay, so something, even if it's a channel, it's in between. It's not really at the edges, so I can't see anything clear there. Okay, this is a trend. This is a trend, and let's see what the trend is trying to tell us. Okay, good. So I expect it to consolidate a bit more before it goes down. All right, in that case, I can catch it at a good point since I expect even more consolidation. All right, I can catch it at a good, it's a reasonably good point. It should be up here. So our stop loss can be more, okay, good. Yeah, even though it is more respectful, it doesn't have to be crazy. It does not have to be crazy. Because this is our TP1, 1.3 risk reward ratio. Not good enough. Not good enough. Because I want to do a TP2, or I want to do an open trade more or less on this one. So, but the 1.2 risk reward ratio is not good enough for me to do that. So what I can do is, let me see, I can take my TP to this next level. All right, this next level is respecting this resistance area. I can end up being a support at this point. Yes, it's good to come all the way down to this support area, but to be safe with my TP, because I don't want to leave, I don't want to miss out on TP being triggered because of greed. So I'm okay with just I'm okay with what I've gotten so far. Now this number of pips of 48. Okay, that's fine. That's fine because I have plans to actually step up my time frame. All right, I have plans to go more swing, to transition into a swing trader. That is because I just have not been able to develop the ability to stay on my toes in terms of being on the chart all the time, every time. Even when I'm free, even when I can afford to actually be on the chart all the time, I'm still not able to do it. Too many other things. I'm not that hands-on when it comes to monitoring my trades. So um, due to that, yeah, swing trading seems like a no-brainer for me, like something that's gonna suit me quite well. So I'll be transitioning into day trading. So that means that I'll be having wider stop loss pips. So I shouldn't get too agitated with my core with the stop loss pips of this trade. Yes, it's a bit on the high side, but it's good enough. It's only gonna get higher. Subsequent trades are only going to get higher. All right, so this has broken the previous support area more or less, and now it's moving on to the next area, which is minimum at this point. The only concern will be where the stop loss will be, and I am not confident in what I have there. So moving on, moving on. Even if this is a channel, the trade is the price is in the middle of the channel, so and it's not a channel. So moving on. Okay, this one is a channel, but the price, like as you guys can see, is also in the middle of the channel. So it's not a trade that is ready for me to take right about now. But let's see. Let's see what we have on there. Okay, I think I'm gonna respect the recent touches. All right, yeah, I'll be respecting the recent touches, and based on that, like I said, it's not at the, it's not close to the extremes. So I will not be taking that channel trade. It's in the middle of the channels. All right, TC, what are you doing? Going down again? Well, it's all right. I don't trade you that much anyway. So feel free. Good. Things good. Things. Okay, Euro GPP. What's that? Just open. Is that a channel? Maybe not. Let's see what trend line is saying. So the trend line is saying. So, okay, this is a trend line opportunity. All right, let's see if the trend line is being respected. So far, so good. It's ranging. Right, came down, went up, came down, some area, went up, came down, some area. Now, most likely it's gonna go up. All right, most likely we'll be having it's gonna go up. This also has a confluence at this point. So this is gonna be a market execution. This is going to be a market execution, and this is the kind of trade that I would want to leverage. Like I would want to risk, like risk something significant on. All right, I'm willing to risk something significant on this one. All right, I'm willing to risk something significant on this trade right here. All right, let's see if it's going to make us our desired income. Okay, so that is set up. We'll see what happens. Okay, moving on. Moving on, market to rush. Market is even if it's a channel, it's in the middle of the channel, so I won't be doing much on this one. Same applies to this. It's in the middle of the channel. All right. So yeah, it's in the middle of the channel. It can do anything. It can do anything. I'm not willing to. I'm not willing to do that right now. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. So this is so something or or not. Yeah, or not. Yeah, it's probably nothing. So let me not. There's no need to push it. We make our money. We make this money easily, swiftly, confidently, and conveniently. We cannot make this money. There's no need to push it, to force it, and yeah, get out. All right, we are almost done. We are almost done with our pairs. Okay, good. I'm seeing a flag formation. Seeing a flag formation on this one. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens. Seeing a flag formation on this one right here. All right, I'm seeing a flag formation. So, is it ready to go up? Is it ready to buy? All right, it's a bullish flag. Right now, is it ready to buy and go bullish, or is it trying to? Is it still from the channel? I don't want to know. All I can do is I can set a buy stop and ride the wave. I can set a buy stop and ride the wave. How do I know where it's going to ride to? Can use this. That is by terms of probability and historical data. More often than not, price moves this distance when it breaks a channel like this. but I'm gonna be realistic. I'm gonna be looking at the structure in place, like the price action in place, and this is the next level of price action. That is the resistance area. That is going to be our stop loss for this trade. Now, I like having two risk reward ratio minimum, but due to the nature of this trade, I'm going to have to respect just this. Oh goodness, look at that! Look at that stop loss pips. That is a lot. That is a lot for my current style of trading. When I start swinging, is it the same thing? Risking this much to gain this much. Let me see what my preferred choice would have been at least two risk reward ratio, which will leave my stop loss around air. That's below the current candle, which is not, it is nothing. And that is nothing. Okay, that's fine. So, let's see. Stop loss groups. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave this trade like this. It's a high risk, high reward trade. It's a high risk, high reward trade, which is not the best. We prefer having a low risk and high reward, but this is a high risk and high reward. Let's see what happens. This one is possible channel setting up, possible flag pattern setting up. So in which case we expect the price to rise up all the way to at least to rise up a bit. Yeah. So I'm going to. This is another trade that I feel confident about. Now, and I will have taken a market execution on this one. Taking an execution, my stop loss is going to be below this recent low, and my TP is going to be the recent high. That's 1.7 risk reward ratio. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. So this is just a TP1 trade. I'm fine with that. So this will be our last trade for tonight. I didn't mark the previous. Okay, good. This is it. All right, good. So there you go. That'll be our market rush for today. We've got a lot of days, right? That's the idea of market rush. Just rush the market, get your setups, and make some money for yourself. All right, I'm sure you guys had fun. That was a rush. That was a rush. Like I said, on our Tuesday session, we'll be going more into the skill set, we're going more into the education, and making you guys able to do what I just did, and if not better, right? If not better. Thank you for joining this session. It's been an exciting time. It's been a privilege to be behind the screen and to have you as my audience. Guys, keep the initiative, keep going. Take charge of your decisions, take charge of your actions, take charge of your thoughts, and create the desired life. Thank you, guys. Have fun.